I tried day trading with no experience. Guys, this might be a banger.
I wanna try turning $100 into $10,000. And I won't keep a single cent for myself. Money can't buy happiness. I've been there. I mean, I've never been a billionaire. But a few years ago, I bought a nice car. In the beginning, I was so excited. And after 1 month, I was like, But money has the ability to make a huge difference for people that really need it. This is Marika, and she just died at my same age after complications during childbirth. The kid is safe, but still in a reserved prognosis in a pediatric
Yo, this video is moving so fast. I literally thought it was sped up. Holy cow. Is this how you get tons of views? 4.2 million views. People's attention spans are totally screwed. What? I thought this was running at like 2x.
institute. I'm gonna find a way to get the money to this kid. So how am I gonna
That's cool. That's a cool goal.
do that? I wanna try day trading. Trading allows you to multiply money and make millions, or lose everything you have. And that's why it is highly recommended to leave day trading to individuals that have years of experience. I have literally no idea how to do it. Losing money is no joke. So I decided to deeply analyze the market and develop in
So you're going to treat it like any other skill and do some research, maybe look at a few courses, you know, just like you would with anything else? Probably not, right?
advanced strategies by following advices of the world's best professional day traders. In other words, YouTube tutorials. And by getting a little bit more knowledge about all this stuff, I'm starting to actually believe this can work. So I threw $100 into the internet. I kicked out the fearful
Who did he actually watch? Bro, the amount of cuts, how long this video must have taken days to make. How many cuts was that in the first minute? Is this why my videos suck?
thinking inside of my brain, and after analyzing the markets for a possible opportunity, I bought.
I just bought.
And now I simply had to wait. You probably still have no idea how all this stuff works. And so I'm gonna have my assistant here,
Mike, you literally work for me.
explaining it to you. The concept is actually pretty simple. You buy a crypto at a certain price, and if the price goes up, you see green and you're making money. While if the price goes down, you see red.
He wants to day trade and he immediately went to crypto. That's a red flag.
And you're losing money. It's not that you buy and sell completely randomly, in theory. But since we need to reach $10,000, I have to use a few techniques to understand when the price will go up or down and beat the market. Yes. And somehow, I actually managed to make money with the first trade. Alright, I just sold. Basically bought at 29.11 and I sold at 29.28, which is great because now it's going down. And I made
$1. This is gonna be a long challenge.
I was super excited, so I made a bunch of quick trades after that one. Day trading is all about drawing lines. Yes, over here, over there, and hoping the price will follow these lines for some reason. But you never actually know what's gonna happen. You just have to kinda hope.
touch the line, bounce back up.
Oh, no, it's bouncing back up. Wait, now it's going down. Oh my god. Maybe I messed up.
It looks like he drew a parallel channel. So he's got some, he's got a trend line there and he's looking for us to catch some support, but there's no reason to front run it, right? You can look for it to actually catch the support and then react to it, right? It's a very newbie mistake to think that most of what we do is predicting when rather we're just reacting to what happens.
Wait, now it's going down. Oh my god. Maybe I messed up. My provision was terribly wrong. And after I was losing money and I was almost certain
It's a great short once it breaks that channel, right? This guy just needs to learn orb. If you're new, you just need to learn orb.
the price was going to drop even more, I saw green and then a huge red candle after that.
Oh my god, what is happening right now? I'm losing so much money.
This video is great.
I need to sell absolutely.
I don't know what to do. In the past 3 hours, we made minus $3. This is not working at all. I need to change something. Realistically, I couldn't be further from the goal. And so I had no choice but
He should have done like a prop account, right? You could buy like a prop account for like $50 and you could actually make some good money, but you're not going to make anything day trading $100 on an established crypto like Ethereum. He's going to have to go into some meme coin and take some insane risks, which I don't think you should do at all. In fact, a lot of you guys only have $100 to try to trade. Like the first discipline before you actually trade is have the discipline to actually save some money.
doing the most dangerous thing you can do in day trading. using leverage. This is your money. Using leverage allows you to trade like if you had...
Now we're in leverage, baby. We're going to go to options. We're going to futures. Or, oh, he's crypto. So he's just straight up, this could go horribly wrong.
3 to 10 times more money. So if you win, it's huge. And if you lose, it's a huge problem. And since leverage is that dangerous, I need to be extremely careful. I just bought. Actually, I stayed up all night looking for opportunities and I couldn't find
This video is amazing. This is good content.
a single one. All the markets are going down like a freaking pelican diving for fish, which means that buying right now will probably mean losing a bunch of money. That kid will have the money. I found a way. And so I set up a leverage of 5x before trying the 10x. I almost immediately found an opportunity, and after losing money for a few seconds, this time I actually ended up making a few bucks. Let's freaking go. Now it's going up. Finally, for the first time. And after a bunch of quick and especially lucky trades, I finally broke the $100 mark. We are making money, but we're still way too slow. So now I want to try to risk it all and use the 10x leverage. And so after setting up a leverage, the electricity decided to leave my house. And after trying everything, we realized all the building was back to the Middle Age. No Wi-Fi, no internet connection. There is absolutely no way for me to know if I'm losing or making money. I need to find a Starbucks or something. And then I found it. We did it, boys. Oh my god, I'm so scared. All right.
This is amazing. Where does he live, by the way? That looks awesome.
Basically nothing happened. Yeah, it didn't move basically. So yeah, I did all this for nothing. I traded for a while and I could actually make another $50. This place is literally closing. And you know, the only reason I'm making this video is to get that kid $10,000. And since I'm a terrible trader, probably the worst one that ever lived, I'm not gonna be able to do that with hand.
Nah, he still hasn't blown up his account, so he's actually doing pretty good. All things considered. That's actually... You know, you're like upper 20% if you manage not to lose money, which is actually closer than you think it is to being a really good trader.
$150. And so I'm gonna put another $1,000 of my own money and trade with that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have data. This means I can lose money whenever I want. I think I might be the first man in the history of this city to ever do day trading here. $1,000 with a leverage of 10x. It actually means that I can trade with $10,000 and having to give them back. I think I have one. I think it is a great opportunity just to wait until the price drops down here and then it's gonna bounce back up. I don't know how, but I'm pretty confident about it. And if we can do that with $10,000, it's gonna be huge. We just simply have to wait. And so I went back home.
What time frame was that? Does he
I think
show?
I have one. I think it is a great...
I can't see. Looks like it's a 1 minute chart because that's the day, and then we're seeing times. This is back in September 2021. Oh, yikes! That was near top, right? What are we trading?
Great opportunity just...
Dot. I don't even know. Is that polka dot? I actually do know what that is. Okay. We're on a 15-minute chart. We're using EMAs. He's looking for it to form some support here at the low. Absolute low. I mean, could be worse. He's using a 725 and 99. Seems kind of random. I don't know why. I've never heard of anyone ever using those, but I don't use those though. So
to wait until the price drops
someone's
down
probably
here,
making money
and then
with
it's gonna
that,
bounce
but it's
back
not
up.
me.
I don't know how, but I'm pretty confident about it. And if we can do that with $10,000, it's gonna be huge. We just simply have to wait. And so I went back home and I waited for the price to drop at a perfect level. And
it's pretty crazy that he watched a bunch of videos to learn, and he's not like using some sort of like MACD or RSI or any of that. And even though he has these EMAs, he's looking for simple support and resistance. He's actually, and he hasn't blown up his account despite doing this for several days, actually not doing that bad for someone who knows nothing.
indeed, the price kept going down and down, down again, and then up.
Every candle you see here, it's 1 hour.
And I've been looking at this chart for 4 hours straight. And I can't go to bed because if I buy here,
Brother, set an alert, my dude. Holy cow, no one's sitting there staring at it. What? Set an alert. What are you doing?
and the price goes actually below what I predicted, trading with $10,000, I would be fucked. The price kept simply flying away from my prediction, but I was still confident it was going to drop, eventually. And since my brain was slowly shutting down, I did something that I really shouldn't do. I kept the buy now order active and I went to sleep. The price just kept going up and I didn't even buy. And you know, it's kind of funny, because my strategy would have worked if I traded any other crypto, but not the one I chose. Anyways, the goal was extremely far away, and this means that I couldn't allow myself to be scared anymore. It was time for me to play aggressively, and so I did it. I started buying and selling, and selling, and I felt like
now we're forcing trades. No, we've experienced FOMO. It's the first FOMO.
I was controlling the markets. Everything was going according to the plans. Elon Musk appeared just to shake my hand, and after 2 hours of intense day trading, I lost $200. Literally, every single time I trade, I lose money. And every single
I actually love this video.
time I don't trade, I miss opportunities to make money. I can't do this, but also I can't give up. I will find a way to get the money for the kid. I had to take a break to clear my mind. I've been actually failing for 3 days. And I'm starting to realize that maybe I can't do this alone. And I mean, you could say donating $1,000 would be absolutely fine. And you're right, but that's not the goal. I'm gonna fulfill my promise and give the kid all the money he needs. And then suddenly everything became clear. I might not be the best day trader, probably I'm the worst one, but I'm trying to become a decent YouTuber. I'm already way over the budget for this video, but YouTubers get sponsors. You saw me losing a lot of money and wasting countless hours trying to day trade. The reality is that this skill requires a bunch of time if you want to get good at it. But what if you could actually make money while doing absolutely nothing? That's literally BlockFi. Instead of not sleeping, you can simply deposit your funds in their interest account, and that's it. You're earning the money to reach your goal. They're fake money, by the way. It doesn't even look like the real one. A lot of people already donated to Marika and her kid. So first, I decided to donate to a lot of different causes, such as $2,500 to Antonio for a new prosthesis, and $200 each to 15 different causes: medical necessity, food, education, and non-profit. And then obviously, Marika. And while I was about to click the button, I thought about a bunch of different stuff. I can't even describe you how
And then I YOLO'd the rest of it into a random meme coin.
proud I am to be able to do this. And it's all thanks to you and your support. I have no idea what I would do instead of doing videos. Probably not the day trader. And so I donated $5,000 to Marika so that we could reach the goal. All these people will probably never know who I am, but I hope this money would make them feel a little better. And honestly, I feel way better too. Subscribe if you liked the video. I promise you, I will become a good YouTuber at some point. And if you want to hang out more, follow me on Instagram. Yeah. I'll see you next week with a new one.
That's funny. That was a good video. I enjoyed that video. He's actually not that bad. He didn't blow up and lose all the money. He was being ultra, super conservative and probably had some pretty decent risk management if he's going 10x leverage and only lost $200. Actually probably has some potential. Anyways, follow for more React videos.